Flamengo come into this game having taken all 3 points in their opener. Just what was needed to get the campaign off to the smooth start they wanted. Their boss has been keen to point out in his press conference that they must remain focused, and that focus is something they should be able to keep because the position is clear. Perform now as they did first up and they would be in the frame, the pole positioning.
He's had a shot! Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Has a pop! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Gerson. Looks to dink one in.
Chance! Goalkeeper's ball.
Good-eye Cruz have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
And it's played forward. Out to the right. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's where he wants it. Gets it back. He'll try from distance. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap!
The defence can get it clear. Battles to win it back. Oh, they could break here. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Cuts it out. Drives it towards the front. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Has a goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
He's making good use of his strength there.
He's gone for it! And it's a goal!
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes.
He's one-on-one chance! It's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Flamengo grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That's a throw. And it's half-time here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Flamengo go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. And here's the chance to counter.
Big chance!
Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! What about that, Jim Beglin?
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the danger, but of course, you must spot it in the first place, and they didn't. You know, they're not really looking up to pick the runners, and it was a cheap goal to give away.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Flamengo take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hits one! Oh, outstanding save. Header! Keeper's got his work done. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. Played into space out wide. And the keeper's in command. He's made sure that that won't get through.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It has got through to him. Has a pop!
Really well taken goal.
Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Goes for goal! Oh, taken with style. And again, they pile on the misery.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
4 in the game. He is the man. Flamengo totally rampant here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well weighted. Gabriel. And through to the goalkeeper. A real chance to break. It's got through to him. And it's Gabriel. He's picked him out. Gets on the end of it. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hoists it forward. Knocks it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Felipe Luis attempts a clearance. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Forward it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Time
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Knocks it away. And that will be the final act. Flamengo, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, welcome everybody. You join us here for our coverage of what is set to be a truly exciting final. Formalities are underway. Everybody is soaking up an energetic, highly charged atmosphere within the ground. The teams will be with us very shortly. We look forward, of course. Has a pop! It's bounced back off the post. He's gone for it. Cut out in the nick of time. Danger averted for now. He's had a go! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Flamengo have a free kick. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on...
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. To be a big goal. A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Has a look and has a go. Plays a clever pass. That's it! That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, what a ball! Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel. Oh, it's Gabriel. And the shot! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Flamengo get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
him loose. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to clip it forward. It's been intercepted, and they've been caught out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And the through ball is intercepted. And it's Gabriel. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Can't get the better of his opposite number. And there is the half-time whistle. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
Flamengo have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Flamengo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. And here's Gabriel. Away from immediate danger. Forward it goes. Plays it out to the flank. Back into the middle. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Hoists it forward. Now it's Gabriel. It's Gabriel! That's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Plays it out to the wing. Gerson. Back to the keeper and go again. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back. Big chance! And he's there to hoof it away. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose they did need a little change.
He's left his man, going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
It's a promising ball. And he's surging through. Just brushed off the ball there. Plays it long. Tries a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Flamengo take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoots! It's there! That is his third! Who can stop him?
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Flamengo tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Played into space out wide. And time is up. Flamengo came, saw and conquered and are big favourites now to advance. So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. This must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And the finish! Gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Hits one! And for a moment, time stood still. Forward it goes. So it is still 0-0. Sprayed out wide, looks to thread it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Gets the better of it, and they've been caught out here. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Just brushed off the ball there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper sends it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's good defending, very good defending. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well played, he saw that coming. Defence has got rid of that. He's got it on the right now. What's on? And it's played forward. Looking to get within range. That's the whistle for half-time. So another team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Flamengo head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Big chance!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Forward it goes. Well, that's where he wants it. Felipe Luis plays it forward. You can get that clear. There's the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He's made sure that that won't get through. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Could try cutting inside here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and it's 1-0. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's Gabriel. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Flamengo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Felipe pinged forward, cuts it out, tries lifting it over. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Felipe Luis drives it forward. Danger averted for now. And that's it. Flamengo hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. Well, a pretty clear picture has emerged after the first leg of the final. The contrast in moods in the two camps could barely be more stark. On the one side, there is a sense that they are champions-elect, beaming with confidence. And on the other side, a reversal of fortune is needed, a reversal of Herculean proportions in order to keep their distant dream alive. The one positive is that we have a full 90 minutes left for them to achieve that. So plenty of scope still for drama. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just brushed off the ball there. Lobs it in gently. Knocks it away. It's a loose ball. Going for goal! Goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Big occasion, big goal. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Tries his luck. A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
They are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gets it back. Diego gets it upfield. There's a long ball. And here's the chance to counter.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances.
And the finish! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Decent looking ball. Gets on the end. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Flamengo are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Forward it goes. And he's there to hoof it away. Shapes to shoot! Could fall kindly. It's there! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well,
Gabriel! Oh, it's a stunning goal! About as smooth as it gets. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It's part. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. There's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue. So, Jim, the halfway point of the final, what are you thinking?
Flamengo have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Flamengo dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And if we're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Flamengo have it back and they can go again. Gabriel has a hit! Back of the net! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it.
Has a pop! In it goes! And just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
And just like that, he helps himself to another hat-trick.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well played, he saw that coming. Danger averted for now. Hoists it forward. Looks to clip it forward. That'll be a throw. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's played forward. Chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Here it comes. Gets the better of his man. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Pumps it into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Well positioned to make that interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Diego catches it safely. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Nicely measured pass. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's found its way to him. And the shot! And yes, it's there! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
4 in the game. He is the man. Going through. Goes for goal! No, got right underneath it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's pinged one through here. Gabriel. It's Gabriel! It's in! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation. Well, and the referee brings it to a close. Flamengo have done it. It is party time as they gather to get their hands on the trophy. So onto centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment.